Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Crying Suns. And in the last episode, the Odysseus traveled across its first sector, guys, and the crew got a taste of the dangers that await them on their long journey. The most important thing we probably learned is not to avoid a warship filled with children zealots. Very important to know. We also ran into a lot of scrapper battleships. We had a ground mission that went wrong and ended up with Martina, one of our officers, getting injured. But the good news is we were able to take out our very first sector boss, one of Mother's favorite children, I guess, for lack of a better term. And now we are in the Kocha system at a border shop. Now, whenever we enter a new sector, the first place that we go to is kind of like a truck stop, for lack of a better term. It allows us to repair, heal up our officers, and basically just kind of reset as much as we can. And we've got 540 scrap right now. So let's go ahead and buy all the fuel. We're going to repair our Magneto frigate. We're going to heal up Martina. And we're going to buy 5 commandos. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and buy all the commandos available. There we go. And now that gives us 350 scrap to work with in terms of upgrading the ship. And let's see. Actually, you know what? I think I know exactly what I want to do. I want to go ahead and get a big purchase out of the way. We're going to get an additional squadron dock so we can have 3 fighters at once launched. And do we want to go ahead and... Hardened hull will give our health bars more oomph. But you know what? I think we're good for right now. We're going to save up. Now, if you guys remember, we had a quest to deliver, I believe, a senator to a system, and that is right over here. Yeah, deliver the senator to his home planet. So what we're going to do is we are just going to go ahead and travel to Karen system, then to Ro Thalith, and then right over here wherever this is. And I think we should be in good shape. The die is cast. A damaged shipping container, sir. I've done a quick scan, Admiral. There appears to be a spherical object among the wreckage with an unusual signature. What kind of tech are we talking about here, machine? Doesn't appear to belong to any of the major houses, Admiral. Naturally, we could retrieve and further examine the sphere back on the ship. But not knowing what it is does pose some risk. So, because we don't have a specialist for this, or there's actually no specialist that we could actually utilize, we've got a 50-50 chance of bringing the spherical object back onto the ship. So, let's see what happens. Bring it in, Lynch. If this tech can help us, we need to have it on our ship. We're on our way, sir. Sir, we have the object. Spooky thing. Spherical like Caliban said in black, sir. It's the blackest thing I've ever seen. Looks like it can be opened, though. Kind of hard to explain, but it looks like it wants you to open it. You want to do that back on the ship, right? Assuming you want to do that at all. See, this is I've actually never done this. And there's no specialist, so it's a 50-50 shot, and I think there's multiple more steps to this. But, yeah, why not? Let's open the large black sphere. What could go wrong? Bigelow, put R&D on this thing immediately. I want to know what's inside this thing. Right away, sir. I'm gonna summon Pinhead. We've opened the sphere, sir. And honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. There's some unknown tech that we could scrap and a small, perfectly cubed box. A cube within a sphere. It's almost like whoever is behind this is taunting us. We can try to open the cube too if you'd like, or play it safe and just take the scrap. So, I've never gone beyond this point, so, you know what? We've come this far. Let's open the cube too. Hey, we're playing with fire if you ask me, sir, which you, obviously haven't. Ooh, that's not good. I'm back, sir. Inside the cube was an aggressive nanobot tech. Once released, it quickly targeted and attacked our nearest tech. The squadron's in the hangar bay, sir. Luckily, we've contained the nano. We put it down, but there's been extensive squad damage. Lynch will not be happy. Guess we should have left this strange tech alone, huh? Ooh, we wrecked 2 fighters out of that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well now we know, and knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Alright, we've got 6 fuel. So when we have the ability just to salvage the scrap, we shall salvage the scrap. And we got some battleship wreckage here. At our next stop. Sir, I'm picking up a distress signal. Incoming transmission.
Help me, Imperial. Our ship crashed on this rock.
Scrapper signal, sir. Oh, I didn't get that next part. Whoops, sorry about that. Something about a xeno. What's a xeno, Scrapper?
You're sick, Admiral. Asking about that when I'm so close to dying. It's a creature that lives here, okay? Big teeth. Fast. Eats anything. Even scrappers. Come on, you gotta get me out of here. I don't want to be xeno food.
What do you want to do about this stranded scrapper? Well, this is a prime time to get some info on Mother, so... Captain, give me that scrapper.
You sure, sir? You ask me, dying in the mouth of a xeno is exactly what this scrapper deserves.
Do it, Captain. I have my reasons.
Leave it at once, sir. Time to do a little scrapper fishing. Yeah, Scrapper's been rescued, sir. Blew that xeno up just as it was about to swallow him whole. Splattered it nice and good. We'll put him in the brig for you. Goes by the name of Kick, if you can believe that.
Brig, NS Odysseus.
You saved me, Admiral. I was looking in that xeno's mouth when your troops splattered it dead. Maybe you Imperials aren't so bad.
Tell me everything you know about the shutdown, Kick, or I'll drop you back off with that friend of yours.
I don't know anything about it, Admiral. You've got to believe me, I wasn't even born yet when they stopped working.
I know Mother was responsible.
I'm low on the totem pole. Mom don't just tell me anything. Just do this, scrap that, terrorize them, that kind of thing. You've got to believe me. What do you want to know now, imp?
Where is she, Scrapper? Where's Mother?
Mother? I couldn't say. She's a very busy woman scrapping Omnitech and enslaving people. But, since you saved my life, yeah, I guess I can help you. You've heard of the Neo-In-Child, right?
The Neo-In-Child?
The prophet of these sectors. A child no older than 12. She knows all there is to know. The Neo-In helps her see. Snorts it up her little nose. If anyone knows where Mother is or who and what shut down the machines, it's gonna be her.
Where's the child?
I'll tell you, on one condition. You give me a bunch of scrap and release me on a planet somewhere. A planet without xenos.
You are really not in a position to make demands. I didn't want to do it. Not even to scum like you, but you leave me no choice.
What? What do you mean?
I'm afraid I have to put you out the airlock.
You wouldn't.
Ask yourself something. Do you think I care what happens to a creature like you?
Okay, I'll tell you. You'll find the child on this station, Admiral. Put it on your star map. She and the Silent Sisters live there. Mother occasionally visits for counsel.
The Silent Sisters?
They say they're Mother's sisters. The rumor is once they tried to rise up against her, spread all kinds of rumors. When Mother found out, she cut out their tongues, made sure they'd never spread rumors again. There. Now you know everything I do, Imp. You happy?
I am. And I guess we're going to go ahead and keep him in the brig. Okay, well, we know that there are xenos on this planet, but Lean had no problem taking them out, so let's go ahead and prepare ourselves a salvage mission. Hopefully it'll go better than the last one. Ew. Officer will safely return. Well, we've got... mutate. Okay, we got a major threat here in mutated flying creatures. They do a ton of damage. So you know what? We are actually going to ignore this one. There's just too much risk involved. We could actually lose a majority of our commandos and get really nothing out of it. Sometimes you got to know when to walk away. Ew.
Church ship, straight ahead.
This is no sector for a heathen ship.
Die, sinner. Die.
We're just making all kinds of friends here, aren't we? Okay, so this one may be a little bit difficult because, as you can see, there are a ton of weapons on this ship right now. We've got a Sub-Zero gun. They got a hull breaker laser and an engine disruptor, which lowers the movement speed. However, all they have here is a frigate, and this is a prime opportunity for us to go ahead and start using our additional squadron bay. So everything looks good here. What are their officers? Battleship shielding. Okay, this is one of the coolest abilities available because what it'll do, it'll put a shield around each attack point and basically give it a free hit before it actually starts taking damage, which is really good against battleship weapons. Okay, we got a drone that'll spawn. Duration of effects created by weapons plus 50%. Alright, that's not as horrible as it could be. So we're going to stick the drones on the frigate, and we're going to send the fighters, actually, to focus on the weapons. Okay, there's the slow effect and the freeze gun. Alright, here we go. All the oomph. And we're going to have both of our guns fire. Whoo! I think that's going to be a nice destroyed battlecruiser. And 75 scrap. See, sometimes when we get like a negative outcome of a warring battleship, it's actually a good thing for us because we can salvage everything. And we are here at a mercenary outpost, so... Oh, Okay, so if you guys remember at the beginning of the game, before we actually started, when we could choose like specialized officers, like this is one of the specialized officers, Kara Moon. And then we'd be available in future runs to actually run with Kara or Kara as a character. That is very tempting. We also have an X-beam here. It'll do an X fire arc, as you can see in the impact zone, but it's specifically designed to hurt starfighters. Is there anything that we can sell? Anything that we're willing to get rid of? I was actually hoping that we could have sold our stuff, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I would like to sell Fighter Mark 1. I mean, we got the 2 fighters. I'll tell you what. We're going to sell one of those, and just because I think it'd be great to have her. This officer will now be available in your starting roster whenever their clone is ready. I like it. So now we have Kara, or Kara, I'll just say Kara. Her abilities, she has 3 skills, which is awesome. And she also, Squadron DPS is plus 15%. So she is definitely good for that. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to go ahead and say goodbye to Martina. We're going to go ahead and sell her, dismiss her from our ranks. Appreciate it. Give her some well-deserved R&R. And we're going to buy some more fuel. Alright, we are broke again, but it's okay. That was everything here in this system, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So, let's head out. Ooh.
A key research station, sir. Looks inactive, but an Aki destroyer can't be too far away.
Contact the station, Ozu.
On it, sir. Getting a recorded message, sir. Seems to be from a personal log. Despite our best efforts, number 11 died today. And because of the shutdown, it appears we won't be receiving additional test subjects. My team wants to pack it in, terminating research we've spent the last 5 years working on. But how can we give up now after all the work we've put in? Which is why I've decided to continue the research with myself as our next test subject. Maybe we will succeed yet, despite the chaos that goes on all around us. Maybe we won't. I guess only time will tell. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say things probably didn't end well for Dr. Akara.
Indeed, so we definitely need to check that out. Lean, check it out. Maybe Dr. Akara and her team are still inside.
We're on it, sir. We're here, sir. Other than a few lab coats torn to shreds, the place is empty. Akara and her team must have left the place years ago. Can't blame them either. The place gives me the creeps, plus it smells weird. Something tells me that wasn't Akara or her team. How do you want to handle this one, sir?
Continue on, Captain.
You got it, sir. I'll check back in momentarily. Charge those guns, grunts.
More xeno, more fun.
Shit. The smell is strong now. Must be getting close to whatever that thing is.
Talk to me, Captain. What do you see?
It's dark in here, sir. Real dark. But I think there's something in the corner over there. Take it down, soldiers!
Let's see if that goes well. Captain? Captain!
Sir, They're gone. I'm the only one left. That thing, it tore my grunts to pieces and crawled into a ventilation shaft. Ugh. Unless we got some kind of beast killer on board, there's not much else we can do here, sir. I'm a little rusty in that department myself.
And fortunately, we have a fighting specialist. I hear you're the best at killing beasts, Lieutenant. I don't like to brag. It's unbecoming, but, as they say, so is modesty.
I'm pretty sure no one says that.
You want this beast dead? Then yeah, I'm the person to do it. Man, Kara already paying off here. I'm here, sir. That thing really did a number on our team. I feel like I'm standing on the floor of a slaughterhouse. It's hiding from me, though. Can't say I blame it. I'd hide from me, too. Must be getting closer. The smell's bringing tears to my eyes. Tears of happiness. I love beast smell. Not something I would admit, personally. Hold on. I think there's something crouched over there in the dark. There you are. Ugly sucker, aren't you? Well, what are you waiting for? Ooh, predator laugh. It's dead, sir. Sorry. Now it's dead. Any idea what it was, Lieutenant? Not 100% sure, but I think it's that scientist, sir. Dr. Akara? Her eyes. Damn thing had her eyes. I guess her experiment went a little off the rails. She's been guarding a nice collection of scraps, sir. Probably took it off all the poor SOBs she's slain over the years. Bringing it back with me now. Oh, before I go, I guess I should ask. You want the head? I don't think that'll be necessary, Lieutenant, but thank you. Just thought I'd ask. Some like the head. Love it. Ooh, 106. Alright, that was profitable for us. That unfortunately was less so. And we have got 2 anomalies. Ooh, our first pirate ship.
Pirates, eh? Hand over your ship or die in a ball of flame.
I would like neither of those options. So the interesting thing about pirate ships is they can be very random. Like sometimes you could run into a pirate ship and there's not a whole lot to them, or they can be like heavily armed and can definitely give the Odysseus a tough fight. This one's got a Piercer Laser Mark II, a Drone Mark II Shredder. By the way, this number off to the side on the enemy ships, that's how many squadrons they have available in the hangar. We actually don't have that weakness. Advanced Critical Repair and Guerrilla Tactics. Okay. If you're sending out a... Well, we actually sold our fighter, didn't we? Genius. And we also have these lovely turrets that we can't commandeer, and they're just going to attack everything close to them. So you know what? Let's go ahead and have our guys launch right here. So it's these turrets have kind of narrowed the battlefield for us a bit. Make sure that no one's moving that way. Alright. Looking good. I don't think it's gonna be a long fight. Fighters took him out before my guns were even ready. See, those extra squadrons pay for themselves fairly quick. And actually, I forgot to equip Kara. There we go. That actually would have been a quicker fight. Alright, 193 scrap. Good lord.
I'm in this sector to do two things. Short neo-in powder and destroy battleships. And I'm all out of neo-in powder.
Thanks, Roddy. Alright, so this one is more in tune to what we see from scrapper ships. Not weapons, but a ton of fighters, and they're Mark II boomers as well. There's 24 fighters in the bay, there's 2 hull areas. So this could be interesting, and it looks like we are in the middle of a storm. You see this, this red part, it's going to be counting down from 10, and then meteors are going to come down and hit those zones. So we need to make sure that our stuff is nowhere near when it's actually time to drop down. Okay, we need to... Basically what we need to do against boomers is we need to fight them separately, because otherwise they'll all just explode in one, like, arc and hurt everybody. Okay, there's the... Okay, we're gonna go this way. See what I mean? Like, our drone's actually gonna get attacked, or have a bit of a problem here, unfortunately. Alright, now we'll send that fighter in, have our stealth fighters attack. Alright, there we go. And our stealths are going to take out that squad that just appeared. And we're already working on the next one. Their squadrons can't launch right now. And there we go. So we wrecked our drone, unfortunately, but we did get 75 scrap out of it. That's pretty good against a scrapper battleship like that. Hopefully we will be able to repair. Let me check that. Yeah, we do have a repair station. Oh, and we're also in the way of the Omniforge. That's ideal. To the next stop. Scrap a battleship on the attack, sir. Code red. All crew to their battle stations. It's a trap. The enemy was waiting for you. Its squadrons have been deployed and weapons are ready to fire. Because sometimes they will get the drop on you. And sometimes it works the other way. Now, this is going to suck because they've got their drones already out and ready to go. But there's not a whole lot that we can do about that. So we've just got to... Fortunately, they had no weapons. Alright. Old verse, same as the first. So now we're going to send our drone to basically be a sacrificial lamb to these guys. Now, once they know that they should be heading this... Okay, never mind. They're doing the right thing. Once they realize, oh god, the mothership's under attack. Good. Good. By the way, this gets repaired at the end of every battle, so I'm not really worried about it. Yet, at least. Okay, their squadrons are done. We're going to go ahead and launch a frigate, just to take out the boomer drone that is plinking away. And that should be all she wrote. And we got a fighter Mark II out of it. Neat. Must have had that hanging out in the hold. Okay, we're not going to get better than that. We just were able to grab 6 fuel from that cube. Awesome. Oh, wait. No, not the star map. System map. Because there's our quest to deliver the senator to his home planet. Let's go ahead and check out Tindalos first, though.
I'm picking up a distress signal from this beacon, sir.
I thought the beacons no longer were connected to the fold net.
They're not, sir, but this one seems to be transmitting a simple signal relayed from this planet.
Let's investigate the distress. No, wait. Let's try and contact the planet first. Ozu, see if you can make contact with the planet.
Of course, sir.
How can I help you? We're picking up a distress signal from your planet. Oh, that's not coming from our planet. That's coming from a nearby scrapper ship. They've been trying to bait ships for a while now. I'd push on if I were you.
And what do you want to do about the signal, Admiral?
So we'd be ambushed if we went ahead and investigated the distress signal. And that is why you always do the Star Trek thing of trying to use hailing frequencies first. We're going to go ahead and continue on to the next destination. Come on, crew. Let's push on. But first, we're going to send people down here for a mission, potentially.
Ooh.
Ambushed by mutated creatures. But there's battleship wreckage and a planetary defense turret. Optimal team size is 10 commandos. So we only have 8, unfortunately. But you know what? I think that we are going to be good. Let's go ahead and... Kara's been our MVP. And she's going to come back unscathed. Wreckage right off the bat. 65 scrap. And right to the turret wreckage, too. Holy crap. Plasma Nuke Mark 1. Okay, we have a chance right now to go ahead and pull them out. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. We hit the big stuff, like, right off the bat. And if you go ahead and leave early, if you have any injured troops, they'll die. But fortunately, this is a clean sweep for us almost. Huzzah! Now that nuke is actually going to come in handy if we get ourselves another weapon dock. Which, you know what, I will go ahead and do right now for 90. So that nuke is actually going to come in handy. It hits an entire section for 20. It's going to be great against those boomer drones. Now let's see if we can deliver this senator to his planet and hopefully get a reward from it.
Sir, do you remember the senator we saved from the Aki brig in the last sector? Well, it appears we've at last reached his home planet.
Captain, deliver the senator to his planet at once.
This is the guy who promised us a big reward, right?
Oh wait, wrong. Wait, that's Lynch. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the guy who promised us a big reward, right?
Hope he's a man of his word.
I wanted to personally thank you, Admiral. Because of what you've done, we can resume our session and hopefully improve the lives of our citizens.
You're welcome, Congresswoman. I wish you the best of luck in these difficult times.
Thank you, Admiral. We're certainly going to need it.
By delivering me safely to my own planet, you lived up to your end of the deal, Admiral. And now so will I. Here, this is your reward which you so thoroughly enjoy. Ooh. Alright, +4. I wish you nothing but success on your journey. Your ship is an inspiration to us all. Hail Oberon! A legislative body consisting of nothing but humans. Interesting. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's visit the shop. Let's go ahead and... See, now we can get Mark 3. Because the boss, the fighters and stuff, are going to become even nastier as we go on. Brutal Deployer. Squadron dock recovery is twice as fast, but patch squadrons start at a 4th instead of their max health at 2. So these are auxiliary systems. These provide permanent buffs. Weapons reload time. Ooh. -20, huh? That one is fairly nice. I like that. And I actually am going to keep all of these things, and I'll tell you why. Because we're about to go up. I'm going to buy all of the fuel. We'll have 16 fuel. That'll put us in really good shape. As well as repairing our stuff. And yeah, I think that's good for right now. That was everything in this system, wasn't it? Yes. Alert is spreading, but we are way ahead of it. Thankfully.
Scrapper in a Kosh minefield, sir. Looks like you got the best of it, too.
Anyway, your birds can scrap that ship, Captain?
In those mines, it's risky. Could damage our birds pretty good.
Feel like rolling the dice, sir? Ooh. Got a 50-50 shot. I actually... Yeah, it's not worth the gamble. We push on. We might need scrap, but this isn't worth the risk. I hate the 50-50 stuff. Like, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Incoming message.
An Imperial ship. We don't get many of those on our way these days at the clinic. What can I do for you, Admiral? Tell me more about this station. Well, before the shutdown, this was a hospital where we treated patients with all kinds of mental problems. Omni-inferiority complexes probably being our bread and butter. Omni-envy. A serious problem for citizens of the Empire. But that was then. Now the clinic is little more than a refuge for a few of us human doctors and our families. It's not much, but we call it home.
Admiral, if I might, this could be a good chance to help the officers and crew with some of their problems.
Problems?
Some of the crew are starting to worry that their emotionally linked memories are never going to come back. Talking with a psychiatrist, I mean, could do them some good.
Alright. Doctor, some of my crew members are having some difficulties. Depressed over the shutdown, I take it? More like fatigued from trying to restore the Emperor's sectors to their former state. I see. Well, that would wear a person down. Well, we'd be happy to do what we can, Admiral. It'd be like the old days again. Of course, we'll need scrap for that job. I'm afraid our days of pro bono work are on hold for the moment. See, it's pay a medium amount of scrap to heal officers. So we don't actually have any, you know what I mean? But we're gonna pay at least a little amount of scrap, just for the storyline purpose. We'd be happy to pay for your help. Very well. Send over your crew when ready. And oh, and just to let you know, we have a plasma nuke aimed at your battleship. You try anything funny, and we'll make you bleed.
Tough lady. I like that.
I guess you'd have to be. Well, I've done all that I can, Admiral. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disturbed by these sessions. Disturbed. Your crew members are almost entirely incapable of recalling their most important personal memories. But more troubling than their memory loss are their delusions. They claim to recall dying. They claim to recall dying over and over again. Do you have any explanation for this? Anything that might shed light on this peculiar situation? I wish I could tell you more, Doctor, I do, but unfortunately, I get it. Classified information. Well, just thought I'd ask. Good luck on your travels, Admiral. I have a feeling you're going to need it. Alright. Now let's head to the Omniforge. Ooh. Empire battleship, sir. I can't believe it. You really are Admiral Idaho. For this battleship and crew, sir, you'll always be the greatest hero the Empire has ever known. Well, the ship looks to be in bad shape, so... Actually, let's see what she knows about the shutdown first. And it is an honor to meet you, Captain. I come looking for answers. What can you tell me about the cause of the shutdown? Unfortunately, not much, sir. I can't say I have any light to shed on the situation. For this battleship and crew, sir, you'll always be the greatest hero. Well then tell me, can I help you and your ship? Give off a stench of desperation, do I? Well, the truth is our local outpost has been under siege from 2 Kosh battleships. Me and a couple of other local captains have fought them off about as well as we could, but I'm afraid we can't for much longer. Of course, we never let those Koshes take the outpost and its arsenal, mind you. We detonate the place long before that ever happened. The short of it is, we can't beat them. But maybe you and your superior ship can. I know you're probably on an important mission and everything, but your involvement here sure would help us. Here, I'm sending you the outpost coordinates now. Think it over. And good luck, Admiral.
Coordinates received, sir. It's in the next sector over.
A new quest. Huzzah. Alright. Time to head into the Omniforge. And now we have got 6 upgrades available to us. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to upgrade our fighter to Mark 3. Our Wraith. And unfortunately you can't stack it. You can't keep on upgrading the same thing. Which sucks, but... And we're using fuel for all of these upgrades. So this is why I grabbed all that I could at that station. 2 available. And... do I want to upgrade the Magneto? Or the cruiser prototype? You know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade the Magneto. Eric would be proud. And now the forge is shut down for a while. And now, it is time for our next sector boss, guys. Let's do it. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and look at our upgrades to see if there's anything that we can do. Squadron support, squadron dock recovery. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I have a feeling we're going to need it. One of Mother's sector bosses.
You're that imp that took care of Skeege in the last sector.
I am. And I'll take care of you if you get in my way.
Mom told me to kill you nice and dead. Now I see why. You're kind of mean.
A little bit. You got to in a situation like this, I imagine. Alright, so check this out. We've got 3 hull sections and 108 squadrons. So we're just going to be dealing with continuous nonsense over the course of this fight. So let's go ahead and launch the troops. And we've got 2 fighters right now. Actually, let's go ahead and summon the Magneto. Do a little bit of tanking for us while the fighters do what they need to do. Alright. Let's see how they're going to move. We definitely want to keep those... Oh! Intercepted. And movement is locked. Good. And you see our fighters took a bit of... We're actually going to send the squadron back to heal up. Get a new one installed. Okay, they have rocked out the boomers. Now, I've got the nuke here. Now, we don't want to hit our skies, but check this out. We're gonna see. All right, that did some good damage. And let's go ahead and send you back. Now, we're not going to be able to get through this without a lot of our guys taking damage, unfortunately. That just is what it is. So let's send our next fighter out, since those are drones. Fortunately, we can just go ahead and hit their ship from afar. And we could do that if we wanted to, and just have our fighters protect the ship, but that would take a little bit. Thing about those boomer drones, man, they'll take you. They'll take you out, but if you they're easy to take out themselves, but you pay a price. Okay. Got that guy out of the way. Our stealth fighters are back in good shape. Looking good. And I think this may be all she wrote. Let's do it. Nice. 515 scrap, and we wrecked 3 fighters. But see, having those Mark IIs really made a difference. Sector 3 of 3. I got the math right this time. And we have arrived. Alright, guys. Perfect place to end the episode. We will start the next one kind of refreshing, repairing, and upgrading, and seeing what the next and final sector of this chapter has in store for us, where I believe we will encounter Mother herself. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.